We want to talk about rice, talking of vegetables. Let's go and speak to Vin, who is a Arsenal fan. Right, Vin?
Hi, Vin.
You all right, lads? Evening, how we doing?
Yeah, good. Good. What do you want to say?
Yeah.
Rice or a trophy? Rice or a Carabao Cup?
Rice. I mean, look at where we finished last season. We come second. We've obviously got the vitamins, the qualities to get there, but just that last little step to get over the line.
So what did you make?
All on Rice doing it? No, I'm not going to give him that responsibility, but will he have an impact? Absolutely.
What did you make of that?
Havertz slipping into Xhaka's role.
What did you make of that caller that phoned up earlier? He's not convinced about Rice. Thinks he should be spending maybe that money on 3 or 4 players.
Well, this is the thing. You spend... Man City come with a 90 million bid and it's a good bid, but then Arsenal spend 15 million more and we've overpaid for a player. So I guess it depends who you support.
Yeah.
Do you think that was that a real bid from Man City?
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. Obviously, I caught wind of it on talkSPORT earlier in the day yesterday, and I sat there and had a giggle, but you never know. I mean, we're never going to know what conversation I had with Pep if there was one.
I just don't believe that. I don't believe that conversation takes place. I just don't believe it.
I'm with you. I don't think it does happen. No. I don't think that does happen. I think City did have a limit to hit and say, look, this is our offer, take it or leave it.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe it played out to look like that, but we're never going to know, are we?
No. So you think with Declan Rice now you'll win trophies anyway, just by having him in the team?
Is it guaranteed? No. Do we have a much better opportunity at it? 100%. Kai Havertz slipping into Xhaka's role. He's much younger.
Do you think he's going to play Xhaka's role?
Yeah. I reckon.
Do you?
He'll slip into it beautifully. The way that Arteta will...
play alongside Rice?
Yeah,
well, he was further forward, wasn't he?
He ended up there.
Stats off the ball. Look at his stats off the ball, and that's what's going to make the difference. Slipping the balls into Jesus.
Making that diagonal run in between Jesus and Martinelli in that channel and joining in, linking up.
He loves that. That was Xhaka making them, but he done it from deeper, didn't he? I'm not sure that you're going to see Havertz that deep.
Well, he's got that instinct, doesn't he, to go and he's an attacking-minded player.
No, absolutely.
I reckon he's going to be remoulded in this Arsenal squad, to be honest.
Well, I reckon Declan Rice, there's goals in him. I think that Declan played a slightly withdrawn, played with a little bit of the handbrake on at West Ham. I think that this player can improve even more. I don't think we're near seeing the finished article of Rice, I don't think.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, he's 24. He's about to hit his prime and kind of go full gear. Yeah, I mean, look, if we're squeezing 7-8 goals out of Xhaka last season,
can I get Simon at the same time?
I only have high hopes for what's to come for Havertz and Rice.
Vin, can you just wait on there 1 second, please? I've got another one of your gooners phoned up. Simon, who wants to have his say. Simon, good evening.
Hi, Simon.
Good evening.
Now, Simon, I spoke to you yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm ringing back because I turned the show on and you said about me at the...
I mentioned you, didn't I? What did you think when I gave you a little name check?
Well, you slated me last night, but already...
I didn't slate you last night, Simon.
You did.
No, I didn't slate you. I just disagree with you.
No, but you were mocking me by saying I had top 4 itis, go to the doctors. You didn't take my point that seriously.
I did say that. I did say I had top 4 itis. I did say that.
And now...
Did you go to the doctors today, Si?
No, I didn't.
No?
And now, already... you irritate me again because that guy Matthew rang up, made the exact same point I did. And
I know he's got top 4 itis as well, Simon.
He's made a good point, you just said.
He's got top 4 itis. No, he's talking about perhaps spending the money on other players as well. But you've got to spend... Yeah. But that's as well as, not instead of.
Well, it's a slightly different argument, but ultimately he's not happy that 105 million has been spent on Rice. So
Right, listen. Meet Vin. Vin, meet Simon.
Hi, Vin.
Right, now, Vin, Simon phoned up last night, not happy, and it says here he's still not happy.
Look, let me ask you a question. Would you rather buy a top-quality, high-caliber player like Rice for 105 or go and get 3 mid-players for the same money and just do exactly what we did last season, more Rob Holdings, more players that we can't fully put our trust in, aren't going to get us over the line? I mean, we're a big team. If we're going to have an impact, we've got to spend money. And definitely if we're going to dethrone City...
We are, but if we try and think we're going to compete by outspending City, we'll go bankrupt. And
it's not about outspending,
not an arrogant enough
getting the right players.
That Arsenal will not go bankrupt, because we will. Look at Leeds, look at Portsmouth, ask their fans how they feel when they overspend. Now, if we've got the money and you want to spend it on Rice, that's fine. I like Rice. I tried to get this point across last night. I love him. I think he's brilliant. 70, 75 million. I would be a happy bunny. But Man City have played us, West Ham are laughing all the way to the bank. And if he goes and gets injured in the first 3 months of the season, where are we then? And tonight...
Well, we could have said that about many other players. What about when we were bidding...
Sorry, go on.
And we walked away from it, but what if he fell over and twisted his leg? Same scenario. It's the risk that you take with players. It's the sport.
It is. You're right, but it's our risk now. It's our problem because he's our player. But the main reason I'm upset tonight is because now the club that I've loved and agree with the way they're run and agree with the principles and agree with the little bit of class that we have or try and have has gone now. And we are now supporting a club next season that has to win a trophy and not is trying to win a trophy. And for me, that's taking some of the fun out of it.
I can see where you're coming from. But I mean, look, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But we weren't the finished article, so we've got a lot more mending to do. And if that's injections of 105 million into a player, you've got to do what you've got to do.
You're absolutely right. We weren't, and he will improve that team. But for the reasons I've just said, 75 million for him, perfect. 105, we've been played, and I suspect West Ham and Man City fans, particularly Man City fans tonight,
they don't care about you.
Well, wait, Man City fans do not care.
They're not caring about you, Si.
I think they do.
No, they don't. They don't care. They're not sitting there worried about Arsenal.
But they'll be aware of us. They'll be aware.
Well, no, but that's totally different. You just said they don't care.
I mean,
they'll be laughing.
All 9 of the Man City fans aren't really going to make an impact on what our season does, is it?
No, but they played us last night on this.
Simon's convinced about it.
Yeah.
All right, so there's no convincing you, Si, no? No convincing you?
No, we've changed as a football club today, and it's not in a good way.
Simon, will you make sure you contact us throughout the rest of the season? We keep this a bit of Rice chat.
Well, right. Really?
Yeah, because that season, we want to keep talking to you.
Yeah, but I mean, I listen to it most nights if I'm sat here, so yeah, I haven't got a problem with that.
I might give you a shout out when Declan Rice has an absolute stormer. And
he can be on Rice Watch.
Rice Watch. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Si. Cheers, mate.
All right, cheers, guys.
And you, Vin, top man. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, lads.
There you go, two gooners at the same time. Getting on. They obviously didn't agree on anything.
By the way, they don't realise, but the conversation now is totally different to what it was 18 months ago. They were in turmoil. Now they're talking about signing,
and this is it,
outbidding Man City for players. This is what I said
to Simon, your top varieters. This is what you do when you do what Arsenal have done. They're going again. They bought a lot of players last year. They spent a lot of money, Arsenal, last year. One of the big spenders in Europe. And that money was wisely spent. I didn't see Ramsdale being the goalkeeper he turned out to be. Brilliant signing. A number of those type of players. Now they're bringing in the big Ed. They're bringing in a player in the middle of the park. Look, he has had a sensation. Even West Ham have been pretty damn average. He's had 2 or 3 sensational seasons.
Yeah.
He is. Everyone would. If anyone could get Declan Rice, they would. They would.
Do you know what I think might do well next season? Smith Rowe.
Well, he's had injuries, mate. He's had injuries.
I think he's right. He's right now.
I didn't see the under-21 game, but by all accounts, he's doing very well. So.
Yeah.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.